Hi, welcome to Takras Reviews. I'm trying to fill this form here, but... Okay. Better. So, anyway, welcome. This is not about writing, it's about games, board games specifically. This time it is something that is, maybe you took the hint. It's from Men in Black, the first movie. Because in the Men in Black they have a soundtrack, or the theme song is "Here come the Men in Black, Galaxy Defenders." So this game is called Galaxy Defenders. Of course it was Men in Black, right? But this game for me is something else. So let's figure out what this game does, and afterwards I will tell you what I feel about it. Is this the game we're all looking for? Let's see.
Hello.
This game comes with a typical grid, so hexagonals all over, and these are our heroes. Let's just zoom in on those. They are different heroes, and of course none of these figures are painted. I have done that afterwards because it's just... it enhances the game so much by painting these figures, but still not a requirement. Anyway, these figures are on the map, as you would expect, and you can move them around and shoot stuff. The thing is, it's very, very tactical. So let's just get on closer here and find out how it actually works. And each hero comes with his own hero board, which can be upgraded by adding hexagonals around here, or replacing existing tiles spaces. So this is of course the tank. Looks like this. He has a weapon called here, it's an MG, and he has a range of 2, and uses 3 combat dice, and he has 5 ammo at disposal. But it says here, you have to discard an ammo once you use the weapon's special ability. Or he has the blade, that is a close combat, with unlimited ammo, but he has to be adjacent to the enemy. Also he has some special actions here, and how far he can move, and how much health he has. And each hero is very different in this way. We have the tank, the warrior, or we have the magician, or, you know, the rogue here. They're very fantasy inspired, only modernized. Let's say we have these heroes on the board here, and they are of course in the central of each hexagonal. This sheet here tells you what you can do, and it's two-sided, so it has everything you need to know in order to move these guys around and shoot stuff. It is a lot of information, yeah, it is a lot of icons, and so the first game might be a bit long because you need to look it up all the time. But once you actually got this, you don't need the sheet, but actually some of these things are useful anyway. What is most useful is the turn order, what happens during the game. But for the sake of making it easier, we can move. So in turn order, we just move a guy and do an action. So we can, let's see what it says here. You have an action and a combat, and those are separated. So you can do an action, let's say throw a grenade, or shoot this alien who suddenly appears here for some reason. And how do you do that? Well, dice. And the game comes with many custom dice. And custom, I mean, they have their own icons on each side, and it's engraved so it won't tear off. They have hits, like this one, or lightning, which enables you to do some special action with the weapon. This is a GG that is used for upgrading your guys, and this exclamation point is jamming the weapon, and the skull does nothing, and the bullet is wasting ammo. So a lot of things can happen by rolling these dice. So I will attack using the Hulk, is called. This is the alien, and this will show you what he does on his turn. But now I just have to roll attack. So we had 3 dice, and we roll them. Now we have 2 hits, a useless icon for now, and a lightning. The lightning allows me to activate or trigger the special ability that says here. So it says 1 damage. So I have 1, 2, 3 damage now. Now for each potential hit, the alien will roll defense die. And each shield will cancel 1 hit. And this might be one of my problems with the game, because it's too easy to miss. So for instance, if I had 10 hits, I would get 10 defense die. And right now I had 3 hits and all were cancelled. So it's very hard to hit the enemy, and of course they are moving around. So it is to simulate that it's very hard to kill aliens, basically. But they have the same problem against you. You roll equal amount of defense die as they hit you. And the tank is very good at taking lots of damage, but not so good at taking some damage. He's weak by small attacks, but strong against strong attacks. And that's just him. We have a sniper as well, who can do long-range shots, and the melee woman, and the scientist, or he can manifest a robot and so forth, or a cannon. So there are many abilities here, but right now the tank just missed in the combat. Now, the game comes with a lot of cards representing the aliens and representing special events or something. And each of these cards represent a specific alien on the board. So let's say you spawn an alien. So okay, take a card, and they are delegated around the table just to spread out even out the odds of everything going off at once. But anyway, this one says specific things about its movement. So let's get in here and take a look. As you can see, we have some special rules here, and the number inside here tells you the range to the nearest agent. So let's say you're adjacent to an agent, then this happens. If it's 1 sector away, this happens, 2 sectors, this, 3 sectors, this, or else that. So we start on top and check for each requirement. If it triggers, then it triggers, and we ignore the rest. So if you're adjacent, you move away 2 spaces. So okay, they're very cautious. And each alien are different in this way. Like the Nexus has this ability with a lot of special options here. And this is a blue one. So this is also one small problem with the game for me. That is finding out which card is correct, because this is apparently a green alien with a long neck. And let's find out one with a short neck. It looks like this. So right now it's blue and green, but let's find another one. It looks like this. They are not immediately separate art. They have a longer head, but they also have a long neck and the same colored head. But then again, we have another card, like this one. So what is the difference between these 2 cards? Well, of course, you have abilities here, the special abilities, but like background color. Yeah, the background color. You see the armor is blue on both. So I could guess, is it this one? No, it's actually the green one in the green background. And it's not this one, because this has a short neck, it's a long neck. So it's very hard to differentiate these drawings here from the actual model. But once you get the hang of it, you can come by, of course, easily, but it is a bit annoying. The game comes with this storybook here, and this has all the scenarios for the base game, and there are many here. One thing you'll notice is this game will take a long time to play. The first scenario is probably 1 hour, the second is maybe 2 hours, depending on the group, and it will increase. But it does say how long it will take on top of each scenario, so it is a fairly underestimated, or what's it called? It's a bit lower than it actually does, because this game is highly tactical. Everything is open information except for the hidden aliens around, but once they are revealed, you know exactly what they will do depending on how far they are from an agent. And the dice will of course affect you somehow, but everything is tactical. You have all the information around you, and if I move this guy here, this alien will move towards me instead of you, but if I go 1 step back, then he will go for you instead of me, and then I can go behind him and shoot him, but then this alien... So playing this alone is a possibility, but there is a lot of information going on here, and I struggle really hard about playing this game alone, because I miss so many opportunities for abilities and stuff I should do, because it's just too much going on here. So this game is absolutely for more than 1 players, and it really you have to talk together and strategize. What should we do now, and give people hints and clues. And I love that about this game. You really have to cooperate in this game. You can't solo it, because there's just too much information going on that you just can't take control. So of course it is possible to have an alpha player, but then you will miss a lot of information or opportunities, because he can't have every information in his head and just do everything. I don't believe that. So I really like this game. Oh, it takes a long time to play, as I said. But each scenario comes with this deck. It's an event deck, and it's built, and each scenario has a specific build. So let's say you take the L in one part of the deck and so forth. And you make a custom deck each time, and these will affect the weather. That means how far you can move, and it will affect something, and maybe new aliens will come in, or maybe non-aliens will come in or something. But every time you end a round when all players have acted and the aliens have moved, you are able to upgrade yourself with new equipment and new skills, or one skill at least. And this part is also excellent in this game. You upgrade your character, and the next scenario you are stronger. But this game also comes with a most annoying mechanism. Player elimination. Yes. If you are dead in the game, you lose your character and you are out. So, let's say the scenario takes 3 hours to play and you die after 90 minutes. What then? Do you watch? That's very boring. You can control the aliens maybe, but that's really not a good thing to do either. You're just gone from the game. And it really, really hurts. Come on. When a game takes this long to play and you are dead, it really hurts. Also, every stats and abilities for that hero is gone, is lost. So I've cheated a bit and I will take care of things, but of course you are eliminated from the game. So it is the one thing I really dislike about this game. Just don't die. That's all I have to say. Don't die, but you can't control everything, so don't die. Still not doing this correctly. Come on. Anyway, this game is all that XCOM should be. So, despite the player elimination, this is what XCOM should be like. And I have a Norwegian review of XCOM the board game, and there I go into details why I don't really like it, because the XCOM video game is very tactical. Okay, you have the bases and money and stuff, and upgrade of science, but what you really want is this tactical element of the game. You fight aliens, you move around, you have to be careful and think through your actions and actually killing the aliens and discovering new things. That is what I want in XCOM, and this will provide it. Of course, the player elimination ruins it a lot for me, and it makes it hard to play those long scenarios where people might die because they are out of the game, and I don't like that. So, without that, this game would be perfect, actually. It has some issues with the dice, and it makes a lot of dice rolling, and you might hit or miss. But I just love everything about this game, and I'm really looking forward to playing it again. And I just now recently got both expansions for it, you know, the Extinction Protocol and what's the other one name called? Because this game has everything. It is good, it is very good. I like it a lot, but of course it has some problems, but in total, I really want to play more. So, that's my recommendation of today, and thanks for watching. I hope to see you again in the next episode of Takras Reviews. So, until then, see you later.